What do you think influences it? Genetics, age, bad luck, good luck? Tonight I'm going to give you an introduction to functional medicine, what I have learned since 2018. And I finished medical school in '93, and the further I got into my path as a physician, I realized that I was not answering the questions. I was not healing people, I was merely giving Band-Aids, and people had more questions. I found functional medicine in 2018, and it looks at the whole patient, and it looks at the root cause of disease. So tonight I'm going to give you a small presentation about what I tell my patients at their very first visit. This is the functional medicine tree. At the bottom are the roots, and they are highlighted here. These, we call them lifestyle factors or modifiable lifestyle factors, filter through our genes. They are influenced and informed by antecedents, things that happened before we really had control of our health and our bodies, triggers, sudden events that happened in our lives that may have shocked our system, and mediators, ongoing factors like living in a house with chain smokers as a child or maintaining a poor diet. And all of these blossom into the imbalances and disease states that we know today in Western medicine. So this is a highlight of the roots of the tree. We're going to the root cause. And here they are listed: sleep and relaxation, exercise and movement, nutrition, stress, and relationships. So let's start with sleep. We want to know the quantity of your sleep. Are you getting too much or too little? The quality. Are you having deep sleep? Are you having dream sleep? Are you practicing good sleep hygiene, where you're taking care of yourself to fall asleep so that you can have a good night's sleep? How did that happen? And distractions. Are there distractions in your sleep? And what are we using to help us fall asleep? Medications, alcohol. The second one, exercise and movement. Are we getting too much? Are we getting too little? Are we exercising a lot and then sitting at our desk all day? This is interesting. Okay, thank you. Are we sitting at our desk all day? I'm guilty. And we want to look at what kinds of exercise and movement are we getting. Cardio? Are we getting mobility? Are we getting balance? And are we getting resistance? All of those are important to help us as we age, so that we don't have falls, so that we can be strong, and we don't need to use walkers. Nutrition, super important. We need our macronutrients and micronutrients. Are we eating processed foods and sugar? Are we eating organic or conventionally raised fruits, vegetables, and meats? And how is the food cooked? This is really interesting. Is it fried? Is it grilled? Is there char on the food, which has inflammatory agents in it? Is it poached? Is it boiled? How is it prepared? And then the bottom one, how is the food being consumed? So as an example, when I was in residency, sometimes we would have a C-section that would occur right at lunch or right at dinner time, and the cafeteria was going to be closed before we were done. So we would run downstairs as they were taking the patient back. We would grab a veggie burger and eat it as we're running up the stairs. And we get to the back, and we shove it in our mouth, put on our mask, and wash our hands and run in and do the C-section. So did that veggie burger have any nutritional value? Stress. We know about stress. We know their life stressors, relationship stressors, health stressors, financial stressors. So many different kinds of stress. And the key is, how are we responding to that stress? How are we managing that in our life? What is our relationship to our stressors? And relationships. This is such an interesting one. The last 4, there have been books written on them. There's not much known about relationships and how important they are. And relationships are as important individually as each one of those other lifestyle factors. Are we in a positive relationship? Are we in relationships that drain us? Are we getting positive touch? Are we getting validated? Are we feeling loved? And not only from those people in our lives or people who we live with, what is our relationship with ourselves? So at the end of this presentation, the patient and I will sit down knee to knee and review their life history from birth to now and take into account all of these factors. My question to you tonight is, let's see, with the roots of the tree again, sleep, relaxation, exercise and movement, nutrition, stress, and relationships. What do you think your next step towards optimal health may